Hey everybody, it's Kate here, and today I am here for another Herbst Appliance vlog. And went camping, you know about that. Day after, I was exhausted. I really just didn't have the energy to make a vlog, and I just didn't look good enough. And yesterday, I really didn't have anything to say, but today I had a major thing happened with my Herbst appliance where it actually broke, and I will explain that later. But I just wanted to kind of talk about how I'm getting used to it. So I definitely have gotten used to it. There's basically no soreness when I'm crunching on things. I can normally eat chips now. Swallowing pills, like I kind of had to get used to swallowing pills because with the expander I always had to push it with my tongue way into the back of my throat and then swallow. But now I can just have it in the front and swallow, which is really nice. But I still have the habit of like pushing into the back of my throat and then swallowing. So taking pills is easier because I have to take pills for well, not exactly pills. You can let them melt on your tongue, but they're really powdery and gross. What's it called though? Medicine for my thyroid, because I have overactive thyroid, I think, or underactive, either one. Something with my thyroid. And so it makes taking those a lot easier, and then I take Advil quite a lot because I get headaches really often. So there's that. Just eating food way easier, no soreness now. Just you have to wait like a week for the soreness to be completely gone, but once it is, it's like awesome. You can eat anything. It feels like it's not even there, except it can kind of restrict your chewing a little bit because you're basically missing the loss of one tooth because of it, where it's attached. But otherwise, it's gotten really easy to eat. I just need to make sure that after I eat, I flush out my mouth with water and either swallow it or spit it out, so that I don't have a lot of food in my Herbst appliance and it just gets loose later and it's really gross. I carry around little, what are they called? They're little baby disposable toothbrushes, Wisp brand. That's the only brand that I know of that makes these little disposable toothbrushes with the toothpaste thing. I already told you about that, I think, and then I have my flossers. I always carry those around. I use them whenever I need to. Before school, if I didn't have time. Sorry, that sounded like a lot like a fart. But that was my parents turning on the water in their bathroom up above me, and then the pipes go down here. So whenever they move something, you really hear it. Sidetrack. But where was I? Yeah, you just use them whenever you want. I'll use them before school sometimes if I haven't had time to brush my teeth. And I just need to in the car, and definitely at lunch so that after lunch your breath doesn't stink and you don't have stuff stuck in your appliance. At dinner I usually don't because I'm already at home and I can just brush my teeth here and not have to waste them because it's $4 or no, it's $2 for a 4-pack, so they're pretty expensive. But yeah, I definitely do recommend buying stuff like that just to upkeep it. And then I wouldn't recommend using dental wax though, because for my expander, I was allowed to put dental wax, because there really wasn't at the ends where you had to move anything or it was moving at all. So you just put a little lump of the wax right there, or in this case, it would be the bottom and top. Um, um, and it wouldn't do anything because it wasn't moving. But with the Herbst appliance, since this is a kind of sliding moving part to make it easier for you, if you put wax in there, it's going to restrict it. And I haven't tried it yet because I don't want to mess with my Herbst appliance too much. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend wax. I did get really bad blister things. They weren't quite calluses yet, so it blistered up inside of my mouth. It was just not fun, horrible. But I got some Orajel, and that definitely helped, as long as it doesn't spread to your whole mouth. But yeah, just pull up your cheek, use like canker sore, Orajel, and just stick it up there. Usually, like, for me, the front didn't hurt too bad because I can always move it out of the way of my lip when I'm alone. But sorry, had to dismiss that I have a low battery. So yeah, Orajel definitely helps, but I only needed that for like one day, and then I had calluses, and I was okay. So now to my Herbst Appliance breaking, which I'm really surprised about. And quick backstory: I couldn't swallow pills until like a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. My cousin taught me how to swallow pills by making like a spoon with my tongue, right? Then putting the pill in and then swallowing instead of sticking it in the back of your throat and then swallowing. Um, but so I couldn't swallow pills. And now, just maybe half an hour ago, I swallow a screw from my Herbst appliance, which it astounds me. I don't even know how I did it without even noticing. But so I'm basically biting on my Herbst appliance because I'm eating baby carrots, and I tried to keep it together, but they're really thick. So when I'm chewing them, I'm opening my mouth so much that the Herbst appliance just automatically goes apart. And the back ones, I tuck them in the back, but you know how the front ones kind of hang down when you eat, um, and you don't want to bite down on them too hard, or else it'll like ugh, get a crunch metal in your mouth. Um, so I crunched on it, I guess, somehow, and after that, like, I didn't even know I was crunching on it because the baby carrots are so hard. And apparently the screw popped out somehow. The um the metal pipe right here that the pole at the bottom goes into, that completely fell off and fell into the bottom, right next to the bottom one. So I had no idea it was there until like a few seconds later. And then I'm like, wait, if the bottom's here, where is the screw? Because I know there's a screw on this side and here when they put it in. And, well, I'm guessing I swallowed a bit because it's not in my mouth. I didn't spit anything out. After that, it's gone. So, in my intestines right now is a screw for my Herbst appliance. So I'm going to go in before school tomorrow morning and quickly get another screw in that. I do have the pipe though, and that's just sitting on a windowsill somewhere, so it's safe. But yeah, funny story there. Not even a week after I got it, I lose a screw. But okay, people calling for me now because I'm so bored. But yeah, bye. I hope to see you tomorrow. Hopefully, if I can get a vlog up then. I'll be working on more like creativity, beauty type of videos. I'm probably going to make you a video to show you all my artwork around my room, and you can't see any right here, but in front of me I have a lot of artwork. And then outside I actually, woo, shaky. I have a patio completely made of like concrete. My parents said I could paint whatever I want on it, so I've only done one thing so far, and that is from Doctor Who, because Matt Smith is my bae. And yeah.